quick and move the ball long and vary the play, but slow upon.
To the goal area as MacDonald kicks this one and drops it over the bar. Good start to the second half. Big cheer from the Armagh fans. Peter MacDonald will be greatly encouraged by that. 1-5 to 4 points, so just 4 between them. But that doesn't really tell the true picture of what we've seen so far in this game, where Tyrone have been much the superior force. Not going to be all that terribly easy. Again, Justin McMahon. Off he comes here towards Mulligan, and Mulligan pushes this one over the bar. Good kick by Owen Mulligan. His first point of the match. Got confidently behind it, followed it through beautifully. And the first point of the second half for Mickey Hart's. Joe McMahon takes for Tyrone, getting it back from his brother Justin. Here's Philip Jordan. Tommy McGuigan just holding possession. Tyrone just playing the passes confidently around. Owen Mulligan having scored at the other end, all the way in. Here's a great chance into the back of the net, and it's Conor Gormley. In the 40th minute, a second goal for Tyrone, and Conor Gormley, his first ever goal in the championship, playing today for the 47th time for his county. What a great player he's been, and somehow finding himself way up at the other end. Mulligan way back, Gormley in there, such adaptability, but the usual. Evan Hughes down as far as Tommy McGuigan. 2-pointed frees, his contribution so far. That one taken away from him. Out once again it comes, this time reaching Martin O'Rourke. Slipped in there towards the 2 men inside forward line. Clark this time wins it, dragged down by Gormley, gets up on his feet again. The referee allows an advantage, a good advantage! Ronan Clark gives Armagh some hope. It comes in the 50th minute. On the day when he is playing for Armagh for the 40th time, he makes it 2-7 to 1-6. And Conor Gormley, whoops, he didn't play that fast, we might see it again. This is the ball reaching the back of the net, but before that, Gormley had fouled him, and the referee allowed the advantage to Armagh. Watch this again, there's the pull down. Now he got back on his feet brilliantly, great composure again, and he slid it in past the goalkeeper, John Devine. And now Armagh have a chance. Him, but it does reach Brian Mallon, and there's still an opportunity to keep the attack alive. Back to Martin O'Rourke, back once again towards Mallon. Mallon kicking and putting it off the post and over the bar, down to a 2-point game. Brian Mallon second, he got the first of the game, and now he's got the latest. And this is the Ulster Championship football in full flow, providing the thrills and the spills. This is where Clark had gone out there. Well, in fact, this is what happened immediately afterwards. It was back to Mallon. When they didn't get a point from one source, they went to the other side, and it proved very, very fruitful.
Yeah, but the main thing is that it's Ronan Clark's ability to win in the ball them again.
And this time he makes it 2-8 to 1-8. Goal and 2 points for Stephen O'Neill. But the teams have certainly whipped up a frenzy here in Clonus. Still they build. Jordan slipping it forward. Kavanagh, that's Colm Kavanagh, holding it up for his brother Sean to take it. 45 metres out. 9 minutes left. Place in the semi-final at stake. Brian Dooher has had one shot at the target already, went hopelessly wide. This time soloing forward, looking determined. That's a really well-hit point, crisply delivered over the bar. The captain is back. Dooher's first point in Championship 09. That'll delight his manager. He'd have hated fielding in an Ulster Championship match without Brian Dooher. Underlines the value once again here. Confidently took it forward past Lavery. He wasn't going to be hurried. Beat the next attempted block. That's beautifully done.
It's nearly
belted forward again. This time held onto and very securely. Nice looking kick, and that one's gone over the bar, and it's the substitute Stephen Forker who's got it. Or is it? Yeah, Stephen Forker coming in for that one there. So 2-10 to 1-9 the position. Every opportunity to rest. Tyrone have used their full hand now. All 5 subs have been introduced. Meanwhile, it is Kieran Toner high up into the sky. Racing for it is Ronan Clark. Great goal in the 50th minute, and off he comes again, and this time he was grounded, and this time the referee may well issue another card. And it is Conor Gormley who give the ball away. Colm Cavanagh going forward, no more. That's the end of that. And Tyrone beat Armagh. And Armagh, the champions of 2008, are out of the hunt for the Anglo-Celt Cup. Disappointment for Aidan O'Rourke and all the rest. Tyrone were the better team, there's not much doubt about that. They created 30 scoring chances against 18 for Armagh. And the only rocky spell that Tyrone had was just after Ronan Clark's goal, when they went to goal and 3 Armagh without scoring Tyrone, and closed the gap very, very narrowly at that stage. But it's Tyrone who have gone to the semi-finals, finishing here in Clonus with the final score. Tyrone 2 goals and...
Enjoy that, Colm. Tyrone didn't have it all their own way in the second half.
No, fair play to Armagh, they really put it up to them. Tyrone were the better team over the 70 minutes, that's undoubtedly true. But Armagh are going to be a tricky team for anybody in the back door. You know, they were 8 points behind at one time, ended up 2 behind at one time. But Tyrone's best time in most games is their last 10 or 15 minutes. And again, they just battened down the hatches, played nice, cool, calm football. The only thing surprising about it was I thought Mickey Hart's decision to leave Conor Gormley on Ronan Clark the second half when Clark was destroying him, and he took off the obvious man to put on Justin McMahon. So that was a surprise. But Tyrone are back. They're much better than they were at this time last year, even though I think that Mulligan and Kevin Hughes are not near the form that they used to be in, so they still have a few problems to solve.
But I suppose, as Pat Spillane described it at half-time, getting out the dirty petrol.
It was, yeah, and I mean, they looked a little bit ahead of this time last year. Certainly, when they went under to down last year, they looked poor, they didn't look sharp. They looked a lot sharper today. It was far from being a vintage performance, even though they were definitely the better team over the 70 minutes. I mean, they will look at problems in the full back line again, and certainly they will look at a half-forward line. All 3 half-forwards were replaced. That meant there were 6 fellas playing the half-forward line for Tyrone today. Not one fella scored from play. Now, credit to Armagh, they will be tricky opponents through the back door, and what they did in the second half, they moved it quick and long and direct into Clark, and that's Armagh at their best, and they were very effective for that 15 or 20 minutes. But like I said, they won't be disappointed today, and it was a game I enjoyed, Michael.
Tyrone got a goal early in the second half. This proved to be